hood till I die. The intellect the tool when I show out. The poetry, you better know me when I zone out. Duns. Tryna live for the day, but the struggle stays on from the cradle to the grave. I came from pain, so nigga felt sorrow. Now I'm switching up, getting bucks like the lotto.
Shoot first, cause 2 perps dead in the dirt is better than wishing you weren't unequipped for the worst. Rather than jerks sifting the earth than living in hurt, thinking you cursed cause you got what you didn't deserve. Will be the warning you gave, and if they didn't heed it, then greed just got.
Introduce myself. Is there really a need for that anymore? You know who the fuck I am. You know what the fuck I claim. It's big leg bitch. Enough said. Oh yeah, Jon Regul. Yes.
What do you know about him?
Not a motherfucking thing other than I'm gonna body him tonight. Nah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. There's no reason to talk shit. I'm gonna save it for the rounds.
Yo, Jon Regul, North Shore Alliance, NSA.
I'm not playing my part like a tin man talking. I just got no heart like a dead man walking. Only king in New York.
KD3 reached out, battling this kid legacy. Happy to be out here. Tough day, man. Rest in peace, my man Cole, Big Mossberg. But we here, man. Doing it for you. I know you would want to be here and have me be here. So I'm gonna put a hurt into this kid for you, man. God bless, alright? Good.
What's going on? My name's Vorheez, PD3, 413 Battle League here. I'm bringing you second battle tonight. Shout out to Straight Path Tools. Lucky Design for the logo. Shout out to Yucky Studios.
Battlefix.com.
Battlefix.com.
And everybody here for coming out. Give yourself a round of applause, please. Next battle we got Legacy. Introduce yourself.
Hey yo, what up? Big leg bitch, Dome Clinic, organized crime, and I'm here to buy this fuck face. Ow! Shut up in the back, shut up in the back.
We got it.
Yo, Jon Regul, NSA, North Shore Alliance, nicest spitters around.
First round, leg.
Yeah, look at this fat fuck. Looking like this bastard's a child. We all know he's a fag in denial. Talking tough talk, but his street cred got more gaps than my smile. So he can catch a steak knife to his fat gut. Yeah, I said steak. I said knife too, you fat fuck. So I'll leave his brain missing. Like how the roof is on a coupe if that same coupe came roofless. I'm amazing and ruthless. He probably wrote for weeks for like first in the carrot his labor was fruitless. So I'm blazing the toothpick. Nah, no gum bars, scratch that. I'm gonna use a straight razor to make bacon out your back fat. And it's a fact that I can out-rap this fucker. I was doing research when it hit me. That's that bastard's brother. And to anyone in the audience overweight, please pardon me, but the only thing that's hard about John is his arteries. So I will beat this man with the severed feet and hands of his feeble clan. There's no doubt that I'll win like the perfect legal plan. I'm heavy metal, he's soft rock like the Eagles band. Your mother's a whore, and one of only 2 existing Jon Regul fans. So ain't nobody fearing him. I'll beat him till he don't know what year we in, and while he's still alive, I'ma bury him beneath the floorboards of the trap door that's here at Criterion. Yeah. Woo. And when asked if I win, I said, you know goddamn well that he gonna get super 8 like a cheap hotel. Alright, let me break it down, dude. Somewhere around round 2, I might start bashing his head. Or I'll leave his block with more shots fired than a 413 Battle League thread. I'll 50 his face, that'll leak red. Or maybe brown gravy starts gushing. Either way, I'll put the heat to his face till his Boston bean is baked. No bushes. But back to this 2-fan man. He must love it. So sweet, just his mother and him. But who's the bitch, girl? His mother or him? Whew. So let's figure it out. Put our fingers on how. Jon Regul's the biggest bitch in the crowd. He's all cocky, no balls, a pussy, sloppy at bars, and I'll take direction if wrong. But from this direction I'm going, I have to say we need to get you a bra. Done? It's your color, it's your color. By the way, he owes me $2 for that bra.
Yo, rebuttal that. Rebuttal that is easy. It's like,
Hey, shut up.
I told him when I watch him flow, it's like the alpha moo-moos. Moos, girls in the crowd are like cows. You can give this back to one of the girls in the crowd. Okay. Hold up. Alright, you stop this? My slogan is going to be this right here. Fuck this man. I didn't come here to shake his hand. He can thank his fat-ass friend, Mr. Baker's man. You know that bitch Matt Baker tried to bait me in, but Matt Baker looks like he ate too much cake and all the weight went straight to his chin. Matt Hinton looks like he stepped to a baseball plate, got hit with a fastball straight to his chin. Of course I'm fat. I don't go to the gym. Legacy's destinies to meet his fate. You ain't gonna win. I mean, why are you talking shit if all your bars are shit and you think your mic is hot but you couldn't spark a flint? Only time your mic is cooking when you're overdubbing singing. What you weren't used to is all my music sick. Well, I'm off subject. Where's that bitch Lord Clinton? Do yourself a favor, take that K, jump off the Memorial Bridge. Do whatever it takes to reinforce you ain't got kids. Because reproduction in the gene pool just teaches kids to snitch. But back to the subject, that kid who's hyping sick. Not for writing like he's sick, but writing styles just like his. You ain't got a smile like Mike, boy. Your smile don't exist. Your smile look like Tic Tacs tied to your lips. See, it's like I said. I told you online. It's like I said. First round, I'll neglect whatever is said. Sorry. Disrespect legacy and only write about him a smidge. See, Leg tried to friend request me just to get the leg up on me. I said, Leg, you don't know me, so you won't be my homie. Leg got emotional, he called me mad. He said, come console me. And then he bumped on Genuine. He's on the pony. I thought I jumped to Chicopee to put your head up on a totem pole. So thanks to Antonio for giving me a sacrificial lamb that I can throw inside an open hole. NSA kid, nice to spin us around. We done. Give it up. Round two, legacy.
Before I get into in the back, chill out, please. Before I get into this lame though, I'm sick and tired of that Sakurai angle. Fuck, yo. So listen, he don't want no trouble, please. Unlike him, I ain't talking tits when I squeeze my dungarees. I just pull the thunder from under my dungarees, take aim and let that fucker scream. But Jon Regul hates crime. He'd probably tell the cops I bashed gay ass and I get flipped for a hate crime. But he gets $2.50 a verse, that's $16 a rhyme. Fuck out of here, you don't get paid for no stage time. Here's what I'd rather do before I gave you a dime. I'd rather slit my wrist to smooth gospel, sit in the crib and stuff my lips with the ooze from the blue waffle. Or maybe spend the afternoon taking a snooze in the hotel from the movie Hostel. It's possible that I'd rather walk backwards off a cliff filled with a pit of bad rappers. You and Lex would be right at home there. Instead, I'd rather steal Luke Wolf's Honda and A-Lex's face, attach stolen Lexus plates, and drive here, rematch Sakurai and Imperial Lexus plates. I'd rather look like Dan Rather after he'd been beaten and battered and start tweaking and scattered, or maybe I'll smoke methamphetamine for weeks and I'll try shooting blue magic. I'd rather fuck with his bitch. He showed me a pic, I couldn't sleep for a week after. Yeah, she's petite, she got the beard of Blue Jackman. I'd rather hang this dude from loose rafters, nude, and under his poop chute would be two huge daggers. So when that bow breaks, You know the news after. Fuck hitting this man. His shit splatters. And I don't give a fuck what this dude said, because I'll lay him out and fist bump on top of this juice head.
Alright.
Let's speak up a little, brother, when you rap. Yeah, we did, yeah.
Alright. Round 2? He told me, don't go at my teeth. I got rebuttals for weeks. I said, good, because round 2, I'm gonna write only about your 3 fucking teeth. You must hate your dentist, but the tooth fairy loves you. How ain't he rich? He used to wake up every day to a fucking buck or 2. Your mom went broke for playing the tooth fairy too long. That would make sense when I told you that your mom's is like LeBron's.
No, that was your hairline.
Exactly. And your mom's is like LeBron's. Do you know what that hoe used to do for a root canal? I found out. She used to put a mouth to work to make sure your dentist bills were taken out. Her head with bulb and candles dropping off the mantle, doing anything she could handle just for you to come back at 23 or whatever your age in the future, look her in the face, disrespect her, and lose all your enamel. You're a poor excuse for a whore with a canker sore. I'll punch Lord Kane in the fucking face, take his Sig Sawyer, aim it at your forehead and break you in the gore. I look at him and I say, crackhead version of Macklemore. And his videos is nothing but fat white trashy gores. Go back to your fucking crack shack, search for more crack on floors. I ought to smash you in the face with a glass to your mug, but clearly you keep coming back for more. What happened to your teeth? Did you use them to smoke up? Did you pull out your molar and pack it as a boulder? When you lose them shit, you start scratching, searching in the sofa. You must have lost them at a barbecue, cracking open a cold Corona. When you were growing up, your mom searched for financial help from Oprah. You must be sponsored by Coca-Cola. Either you smoke heavy crack or your mom never denied you a soda. Round 2 is over.
Oh, right. Round 3.
Yo, did y'all hear anything this horse said? No. All I could think about was how under that hat his hair runs away from his forehead. Human punchline. So I could get this man ahead of plan, even if I was writing with no fingers and 7 hands. I got the 2.5 from his mids, like 7 grand. And his girl's a fat bitch, no tits, like a teddy grand. That was kind of nice, wasn't it? His words ain't worth the dirt and the hole that a dog uses for the bones he be burying. So here I'ma bury him, embarrass him, have him turning red like the leaves in the scene of the 413 when fall starts. Is it just me, or does the rest of the league agree that he looks like Paul Blart? You look like a cop in the mall. I look like a cop in the mall. You look like a cop in the mall. I look like a cop in the mall. You should come see me. Everyone's copping from Mars. But that's off topic. I'd rather put the metal to his face like the Mask of Doom than any one of my bastard goons is fantastic with that ball. So when the things swing, we flame on like a human torch. And his bond is invisible, woman. That's why he can't fuck with me. Because I X-Men in another brotherhood, not just this league. But I rep DC. But I rep DC. And these are bars you should marvel at. Out of my brainiac for this scheme, where my marbles at? And after I get this pussy, someone's gonna try to avenge her. Listen up, but he gonna catch a Batman and his face scarred more than the role that killed Heath Ledger. Now this is more than us just not being on the same mere level. This is him getting left in his Deadpool for trying to be a daredevil. I'll run that back. This is more than us just not being on the same mere level. This is him getting left in a Deadpool for trying to be a daredevil. And I still ain't met Imperial Lex's Ghost Rider. So I settled for putting a flame to his skull like Ghost Rider. So I don't give a fuck what this dude say. Because if I lose, I'm taking him with me. Superman versus Doomsday. But I'm more like that war machine from the Iron Man movie. This big leg bitch, I'm here to stay, Jean Grey couldn't move me. That's why I don't understand the demand for him. He is not who he pretends to be. That man is the Mandarin. So you only fair to call call me the saber tooth. But when I'm done doing what I'm gonna do, unlike me, he can't save a tooth.
Alright, let's put the finishing touches on it, right? So when I was asked to take this battle, at first I was like, no way. Tony was like, Regul, this should be a no-brainer. I said, okay, but it's just a repeat of 3SK. Cleaner clothes, but much worse too. Right? So Tony proposed me to take on this lane. I said, look here, homie, now I'm only gonna go in and call him a dick face. Well, let me explain. Take that camera. Half here. Point it this way. Zooming in on his face right where my fingers aim. You zoomed in? Doesn't it look like there's a 9-inch dick placed in between his eyes? That's why I call this shit stain a dick face. He's got a cock nose. It's sort of sad that his socks get used for 2 different cum rags, but enough with all the joke crap, I'll turn this shit off. Did you guys get that last one?
No.
Nah. He's got a cock nose. Whatever. I'm gonna turn this shit off. Who's known for hyping over 6 songs but doesn't have 1 sick song?
Not you.
Is it you, Matthew? Let's continue to hit on. When he drops bars, he never gets a crowd to response. He thinks he's got hot lines, but all his bars are soft. As the list builds on, I'll stop, Matthew. No need to hit done, right? It's just a vivid description of describing this bitch named Matthew Henry. Did you get it?
Finally.
At first, I didn't get it either. I thought he was biracial. I started coming up with lines to describe how both races fucking hate you. I mean, for real, man, you ain't a gorilla, man. How are you a killer, man, if you reppin' Wilbraham? Yo, it says Springfield, like he's thug and deadly. Your home is friendly, from the home of friendless. Like, how the fuck are you a legacy? You ain't even known in memory. One thing's for sure, from 617 to 413, legacies don't remember Greeks. That's it, man.
All right, give it up.